Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here. Today we're going to be doing a ceiling on this building. We built this a while ago, so this had an open ceiling, just a joist as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this header. A lot of birds have been getting in there kind of, and it's just not most, finished off. So we're going to go ahead and wrap the header with metal, make it look nice, and we're going to do a ceiling up on the joist, so it'll be an angled ceiling. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We're just going to kind of run through, show kind of how I would trim this out. It's kind of a specialty deal, so usually if we did it as we were building, we'd do it a little differently, but since this is afterward, we're gonna have to do it a little bit different and just show you guys kind of how you can do a ceiling afterward. So hope you guys enjoy. All right, so we're gonna chalk a line for even with this on here. We're gonna put a 2x4. So that way we got something to fasten to at this end, just as an explanation. All right, you ready? Yep. So actually these ribs, there'll be nothing stopping this, so definitely put like a closure on it, behind it, so that way it doesn't do that. There we are. Alright, I had this special trim made, and it basically goes on the bottom, and then it'll come around up here a little bit. It has no hem on it, and I'll put my trim on here and put metal up to here in the J. I had extra metal, so that's why I did that. If I didn't, I probably would have just gotten a wrap that would have came up to, and then I was put my J to that, and then I would have just had a header trim. But since I had the metal to use up, I decided to do that. Some stuff in the way there. Alright, let's see if it fits. Looks a little bit tight on there. Okay, try her again. Alright, that was fun. It's kind of fun to cut it in there. You want it tight, but you don't want it to be too tight, especially not scratch stuff, and also you don't want it to wrinkle. So it's kind of a happy medium you got to find with stuff like this. So what I'll do here is I'll go in the middle, and I'm gonna, same way as I do kind of a garage door trim, I'm gonna pull out on this and try to get as much of that as I can. And then I'll work my way both ways and pull that wavy part out of it as much as I can. Alright, so we got all the trim up all the way around. Got the header trim on underneath. I'm going to metal all that. And over here, still got to finish some of that. We're going to go ahead and get the ceiling up. So we're just going to measure pretty much tight into 1J, and then on the outside, very edge of the J, probably for the piece, maybe in just a hair. Then we're going to buckle the middle down and kind of split the difference. So we're going to go ahead and measure for our screw rows too, every 4 foot. So go ahead and get them all holes made in them, and then we're going to pop them up. Should be pretty simple. Ten and 3/4. All right, well that concludes the ceiling. So we just got to go ahead and put some metal on the inside here, on the tops of my header here and on this side, and then that'll finish this out in metal. So pretty simple, but I'll show you guys how we do it. Alright, so here we went ahead and just furred that out, and that way I set my top first with that J trim up there, and then I just lined up, furred these out here in a couple spots to line up with that. That way we go over this and we can metal this off without having to shave that all off. So we're going to go ahead and trim the bottom of this right here, and then we'll put metal on just like that header over there. We'll be done. Alrighty, so we got it done. I got the ceiling up there, and then today we went ahead and got the metal on the inside there. It's pretty dark. It's kind of dark in here, so it's hard to see, but we got the metal up there too. So you can see there. So now it's all cleaned off. We just went along the bottom there, put a piece of metal on there, cap that off, and screwed it on there so everything's sealed off.